cheap, lightweight, and easy to use. Today I'm going to share with you my personal top 3 items you should always carry with you on any excursion or hike when out in the woods. Let's get into it. Now, the unfortunate reality is people get lost or separated from their groups when out on a hike all the time, so a little preparedness goes a long way. Hypothermia is no joke. It's estimated that 8,000 people die every year in Canada from hypothermia, 20,000 in Britain, and 25,000 in the United States. Do better, America. That's why, coming up at number 1 on my list, is the common lighter. Cheap, lightweight, and easy to use. Cheap, lightweight, easy to use. There's really no excuse why you shouldn't have a couple of these bad boys in your pocket or backpack on any adventure. Now, obviously there are other tools to start fires with, such as my little ferro rod here, but these things take a bit of patience and practice to master, whereas the lighter is simple and almost anybody can operate it. Now, not only will a fire keep you warm, it's a source to cook any food that you might have with you, as well as a way to boil any water you might stumble across for safe consumption. Not to mention, a nice warm fire is a great morale booster when you're lost in the woods by yourself. I honestly can't stress it enough, you should always carry a lighter with you when you're out in the bush. Fire is your friend on those long cold nights. And that brings us to item number 2. Now, I know we just sat here and talked about how having a fire is a way to make water safe for consumption. However, it may be unlikely that you have a vessel in which to boil the water over a fire. That's why my number 2 pick is some kind of water filtration system, such as my life straw here. Now, these items are becoming more and more common, and they're fairly inexpensive. Last time I checked, the life straw was about $20 on Amazon, so super affordable. I've read that they can filter about 4,000 liters of water. It's like 1,000 gallons, so that's pretty significant. They're super lightweight, portable, great addition to have in your backpack. Remember, you can only survive about 3 days without water, so get yourself some kind of water filtration system. And that brings us to item number 3. And I feel that this goes without saying, it should be a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
That's right, your good old never leave home without it knives. Now, knives come in all shapes and sizes, such as your classic run-of-the-mill folding pocket knife, the legendary Swiss Army knife, and of course, your sexy ass survival knives. Now, I personally have been carrying around a folding pocket knife with me for as long as I can remember, and not a day goes by where I don't use it for something. Now, a knife in a survival situation has so many uses, it would be absolutely impossible to touch base on all of them now, but a few worthy mentions of its many uses are, it can help to carve out and fashion tools, it can be a striker for your ferro rod, and not to mention, it's a small line of defense from Bigfoot and Sasquatch attacks. So with that being said, you should always have some form of knife with you when you're out on a hike or an adventure in the woods. Now, I just wanted to say that I am by no means a bushcraft survival expert, and this list should be taken with a grain of salt. These are just 3 items that I believe you should have with you if you're unfortunately faced with a survival situation. So, what do you think? Was there something that wasn't on the list that should have been? Leave a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time.